All right, y'all, we're back with November 18th, Tuesday, free plays. Let's go through it. Yesterday was a really good day. So we'll go through that, a little recap in a second. But before we do that, as always, for all our plays, they'll be linked below at winnable.com. You can click the link below and get your first 4 days free. Or just come over to our website, hit the monthly pass, and then type in the code FREE. You're going to get a free 4-day trial. Or you can just click the link below and it'll do it for you. So that's what I would recommend doing instead of going to our website and doing it manually. But whatever you want to do. What we'll be on today is Betr. Use code Morrisbros. They're going to give you a free 10 whenever you sign up, as well as a deposit match up to $200, as well as a Luka Doncic free square tonight. So make sure you claim that. And then on Dabble, use code Morrisbros for a free $25 whenever you sign up, no deposit needed. So that's a free $35, no deposit needed on both of these apps. And then Betr will give you a deposit match up to $200 if you want it. So we had this in premium yesterday. Nice little 30x slip. Really crazy, actually. Cutter cash with like 4 seconds left in the game to send it to overtime. It was actually one of the most insane things I've ever watched. But yeah, George Pickens' longest catch hit with ease. And then the rest of the slip was pretty straightforward from there. Our free plays yesterday went 4-0 on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I told y'all all 4 of these as well. I told y'all the Dak longest catch and George Pickens longest catch, or Dak longest completion, George Pickens longest catch. Correlate them together, and they both hit on the same play because Pickens had like a 37-yard touchdown. So that was really nice to see. Trey Tucker had 47 yards, cashed it, and then Trey Tucker also had 4 receptions where he cashed his 47 yards. So love to see that full sweep on the Monday Night Football game. I think I also said Brock Bowers over 69.5 yards, but I don't remember. I know I did on Twitter, but yeah. Here's a Luka Doncic free square you get tonight with code Morrisbros on Betr as well, so just click the link below for those if you want that. But yeah, now that that is over, we can move on with our plays for today. We're just going to go through some props that I like in the entire slate. So I'm going to make myself small here so I can get out of the way. Let's start with college football first. Because there's not a whole lot. But I do like this game. I like Parker Navarro under. I took this guy at 96.5 rushing yards. He bumped 18 yards in a matter of like 4 hours. Don't know how that happened, but if you look at the weather here, 98% chance of rain, and they're 33-point favorites, so I don't know why Parker Navarro would be even throwing at all, especially if they're that big of favorites, and UMass is also very bad against the run, so do with that as you wish. Would I take this bump at 112.5? I don't think so. It's a little too high for me personally, but do what you want with it. The Parker Navarro rushing yards isn't bad, but personally I'd rather you just take his under on passing yards because I don't see him needing to throw the ball at all. And if you want, you can kind of correlate that with Chase Hendricks under as well. But I wouldn't recommend having them in the slip together. Actually, it pays 2.7x. That's not bad. It's really not bad. Maybe on Dabble, take Hendricks and Navarro under together. That's what I'll probably do. So, yeah, on Dabble, you can take Navarro and then take Hendricks under as well. So, a little correlation right there for you. But as far as this guy, I told you how to take him at 96.5 this morning. He's got bumped to shit. So, it's really up to you if you want to take that still. As far as the Bowling Green, I haven't taken this, but I do kind of like this for Dindy, 84.5 rushing yards. It looks pretty good. And then I have nothing that I like in this game, honestly. So, pretty boring college football slate, but I do really like this Ohio game with the banger over, or you can take Hendricks and Navarro under. All right, let's move to NHL. Hang on. Let me pull something up. Let's move to the NHL. I'm going to go through goalie saves just because that's been what has been really good for me. So I'm going to go through that with y'all. Some goalie save props that I like are the Tampa Bay goalie over saves, and then I like Rittich over 24.5 saves as well. I'm trying to see if I like any of this. This one's not bad either. Askarov over 25.5. That's actually pretty good. I think that just popped up, actually. That's why I haven't seen it yet. Let me look. Because that looks like a good prop. Yeah, I do like the Askarov saves over 25.5 as well. So, I took somebody else. Oh, Dustin Wolf. Okay, so these three are pretty good for goalie save if you like goalie save props. Why do I have 4? Why is it showing 4? Oh, these 4. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the Tampa Bay Lightning goalie oversaves, Islanders goalie oversaves, hang on, Calgary goalie oversaves, and yeah, and the Sharks goalie oversaves. My favorite 3 would probably be Wolf, Askarov, and Vasilevsky. I don't know how to say these guys' names sometimes, dude. But Wolf, Askarov, and this guy are probably my favorite 3 for hockey. And okay. Now let's move to the NBA. At the end of this video, I'm going to put together a slip of all the plays that I like the most. But I'm just giving y'all props that you can take in your own slips. Alright, for basketball, pretty simple. Fantasy score-wise, I low-key like Curry, but I'd rather you just take his points at 26.5 tonight. Although I have yet to take it, but I do like it. For Wagner, I like his 3-pointers made at 1.5. That looks really good. So you can take his 3-pointers made if you want, or his fantasy score. That's fine. I'm not taking his fantasy, though. I've taken his 3-pointers. I like Cade's fantasy score at 48.5. What else? Did I like? I thought about Fox. I haven't taken it, though. And then I would look to take Advia or Sharp against Phoenix. We can actually come over here and look, but Avia hasn't hit this line against him before just because he hasn't been shooting as much as he is now in the past, but now he's like one of the top fucking players in the NBA. But we can look at his previous fantasy score against Phoenix, which, like I said, he hasn't hit before, but see, like, he hasn't even come close in any of these, but he's only played 21 minutes, 27 minutes, 32 minutes. But if you look at his last 5, he's playing like 36-ish minutes, roughly, average, 35 minutes average, and shit, damn, he hasn't hit this that much, actually. Damn, okay, never mind, we're not taking this. We're not taking that at all. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. Although Phoenix is really bad against defense-wise. We can look at Sharp, though. Do they not have his regular fantasy score? Okay, head-to-head, he's been terrible, but he hasn't been playing normal minutes in 2025 games. Damn, bro. Okay, so I'm not taking either of these guys. Drew Holiday is doubtful, though, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm not taking either of them, actually. I lied. So Cade's fantasy score is like the only thing I actually really like as far as fantasy scores go. Let's see if there's anything available in the NBA that on the board right now that I like, though. Dyson Daniels, rebounds, assists. I already said Wagner. Ace Bailey, PRA. That's the other one I like. I like Ace Bailey's PRA against the Lakers. 17.5. I like that a lot. And I also have been looking at Nurkic's assist. Because if we go over here to his potential assist, with Kessler being out for the year, Nurkic, his assists do look good. Because I think they've been running a lot of pick and roll, actually, with him. If you look at his head-to-head, too, like, damn. And he's only playing 18 minutes in that game. In his last 5 games, he's been playing like 30 minutes a game. His potential assists are right around 7. But if you figure they're doing pick and roll, so I mean, it's a pretty good prop, honestly. I would probably run it, but like the potential assists are there. So if you want to take Nurkic assist and Ace Bailey PRA, I don't hate that at all. Or is Bailey's points at 11.5? No, they're not. I think I bumped. Okay. Yeah, Ace Bailey PRA with Nurkic I like, so you can run that. Those are some prop options for you. Trying to give y'all some more for the NBA. Jalen Duren's PRA over 33.5 is okay. Who are the Rockets playing tonight? Or not Rockets, the Suns. Nikhil Walker-Alexander PRA is like popping out a little bit. Nothing crazy though. But maybe if that's a route you want to go, you can. Durant's PRAs, like I said, it's really good. He's been insane. Ryan Dunn's points at 8.5 looks good. Nick Claxton's points at 13.5. Yeah, Claxton's points at 13.5 looks good too. So let's build a slip. All right, I've gone through all 3 major sports today, so let's see what we can get into here. Let me check what I've already taken on Betr though, because I think I've already taken some of these goalie props before. Okay, yeah, I took some of them. All right, let's go build a slip. We're gonna start in the NHL. We're gonna go to goalie saves. By the way, this is what Betr looks like. If y'all don't know, this is the dashboard for it, which is pretty nice that they have a internet browser for it, because I like taking stuff on the computer more. So we're gonna start with Askarov saves. The Sharks just played a long game last night. Now they got to play, or no, not the Sharks. Utah played a long game last night. I don't know how much puck they're gonna be ripping, but let's come over here actually. Is Gunther on here? They don't even have Dylan Gunther available. That's whack. Where is Dylan Gunther? They don't have him. Okay, I still do like the saves for Askarov though. Why is that popping up? Yeah, screw it. We're gonna take it. I like it. Okay. How many shots on goal do they be putting on net though? Let's see how many shots they put up normally. They put up 28.65 shots per game normally. Damn. 29. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they're shooting the puck 29. Okay, so. Yeah, and the Sharks allow 31 shots on goal per game, so I do like it. Alright, we're going to run with this, and then let's go to college football. We got to go with the play of the day, right? I feel like we have to include the play of the day in my slip. Parker Navarro under 202 passing yards. And then for the last 2 props, we're going to take, let's see, what do we want to take for the last 2 props? I get this feeling, I wanna be where you are. I do like Ace Bailey PRA, but I've taken it. I do like Fox's PRA. Dude, why does this keep popping up? Let's look at how Fox does against Memphis normally. I'm pretty sure Memphis is like pretty good against them for some reason. I get this feeling, I wanna be where you are. Sorry. Alright, dude, what the I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. It's fucking tripping. It pisses me off. My phone. It's because my phone's being charged to do it, but whatever. Alright. Head to head. Terrible. 30. Oh my lord. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But, if you look at these, like. Shit. Alright, yeah, we're not taking Fox. That just looks bad. Let's see. Who can we take? I'm trying to think, dude. Cedric Coward rebounds against them. There's no Wimby today either. 5.5 rebounds for Coward. Cedric. Let's looky here. They don't allow that many rebounds though. But he has been really good with the boards. I'm trying to think, guys. I really am. We could take. Shaden Sharp's points. Low key. I do like Claxton too. Let's look at Claxton. I do like his points against Boston. But historically, oh my gosh, he's been terrible. He's been terrible. Although, dude, like the Celtics suck against sinners this year. They're terrible against them. Zuba, I don't feel good with that. I'm trying to craft up a nice slip for y'all. What about Worcestershire? Zachary Worcestershire. His points at 11.5. I do like the NHL and the college football play, yeah, so. Worcestershire's been good against them historically. What has he been doing the last 5 games? 25-minute average. Whenever he's facing them, 25 minutes normally. Okay. Okay. In 2025, he's been pretty good. Without Trey Young in 2025. I do kind of like the Worcestershire prop, I'm not going to lie. Let's take it at 11.5. Okay. I gotta make sure I have this loaded on my phone too. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Ricochet, 11.5 points. Bang. He's at 12.5 on Pinnacle, so I like it. And then to round it all off, let's see. We could always take it as a 3-man too. Nothing's wrong with a 3-man. I get this feeling, I wanna be where you are. We could look at Dyson Daniels rebounds assists as a correlation play with this Worcestershire prop, which I wouldn't hate. Alright, let's see. Head to head. Yeah, he's been really good against him head to head with rebounds assists, so I don't necessarily hate that. Especially because he's playing a lot of minutes. Or he was. Yeah, and he still is. Yeah, let's take his rebounds assists. I like it. He's averaging 21 rebounds assist potentials. So that's perfect. Alright, so there is our 4th prop. Dyson Daniels, 10.5 rebounds assist. If he had a fantasy score, I would take that too, but he doesn't. Okay, so this is what your slip should look like. I'm going to take it right now on my phone because I'm not logged in over here. So we're going to take Navarro under. We're going to take Askarov, goalie saves, over 25.5. Do I like that, though? Yeah, I like it. Take it over. And then, yeah, because they didn't have to travel that far. They were already in Anaheim, so it's not like they're going that far. Okay. And then we're going to go to the Hawks, take Worcestershire over points. And then pair that with Dyson Daniels rebound assist. And you should get a nice little 10x payout. I'm going to show y'all what I'm taking in 1 second. Or let's show y'all that I took it in 1 second. I get this feeling. Like I said, Parker Navarro is my favorite play on the day too. I don't see a world where he's starting that much, honestly. Alright, and then your slip should look like these. Your slip should look like these. Here, let me enlarge this. So, see, I have it paired up perfectly. So, if you're watching this, you got a free slip out of it and hopefully a lot more player props that you can add to your slips today. We'll have a video out for tomorrow, hopefully a little sooner than today, but we'll see. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one. Like I said, any apps or if you want to join Premium for the free days, it'll be linked below. But other than that, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.